Welcome back. We have found that if we begin the show with this, the suffering is over all that much sooner. You're welcome. Here's Trtan Back Time.
Be back with Trtan Back Time.
Yeah, kind of like a Band-Aid. Rip it off right now. Get the pain out of the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Works though.
Okay, here we go. September 20, 1911. The sister ship of the RMS Titanic and the RMS Britannic collides with the British cruiser HMS Hawke. The Olympic, seen here being launched at the Harland and Wolff Yard, and Hawke were running parallel to each other when the Olympic turned to starboard to the right, and the commander of the Hawke was kind of taken by surprise, unable to avoid the collision. No one was seriously injured. One of the women on board, however, Violet Jessup, also survived the sinking of the Titanic and the sinking of the Britannic. So she was all on every one of the Titanic ships, and she survived them all. All right. Wow. Happy birthday to Osip Bernstein. Born September 20, 1882, Russian-French chess grandmaster and financial lawyer. In 1918, he was arrested in the Odessa by the Bolshevik secret police in order to be executed by firing squad for being a legal advisor to bankers. As the firing squad lined up, an officer recognized the name and challenged him to a chess match to prove if it was really him. If Bernstein won, he would be set free. Otherwise, he would be executed. He won and was released. Pretty cool. September 21st, 1991, photos of the Dead Sea Scrolls are made public by the Huntington Library in California. They are Jewish religious texts found in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea, dating back to between 150 BC and 70 AD. They include some of the oldest known surviving manuscripts of the Hebrew Bible. Happy birthday to Bill Murray, born September 21st, 1950. And you all know who he is. Saturday Night Live, Meatballs, Caddyshack, Stripes, Ghostbusters. Yeah, Bill Murray and Don Herbert, who was Mr. Wizard, were the first guests on Late Night with David Letterman in '82.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. September 22nd, 1927, during the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship, Gene Tunney is knocked down in the 7th round by Jack Dempsey, but the count was delayed when Dempsey wouldn't move to a neutral corner. Tunney rose at the count of 8, went on to win by a decision. It's called the Battle of the Long Count. Happy birthday to Junko Tabai, born September 22nd, 1939, Japanese mountaineer. She was the first woman to summit Mount Everest in 1975. She was also the first woman to ascend all 7 summits by climbing the highest peak on every continent. Completed that in 1992. September 23rd, 1806, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark returned to St. Louis after exploring the American West, establishing a route to the Pacific Ocean. And a happy birthday to Octavius, Gaius Octavius Thrinus, born September 23rd, 63 BC. The first Roman emperor, also known as Octavianus. He was the heir of Julius Caesar. His defeat of Mark Antony and Cleopatra at Actium in 31 AD made him ruler of the world, and he was granted the name we tend to know him by, which was Augustus.
Oh, that finally sounds familiar.
Yeah, Augustus Caesar.
Gotcha.
September 24, 1952, the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise opens. It featured the recipe of 11 herbs and spices created by Colonel Sanders. By 1963, there were 600 KFCs, making it the largest fast food chain in the U.S. at the time. And a happy birthday to John Marshall, born September 24th, 1755. He was the 4th Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court and the principal founder of the U.S. system of constitutional law. The Liberty Bell cracked while tolling his death. And finally, why is milk the fastest drink?
Why is milk the fastest drink?
Yes.
Tell me.
Because before you know it, it's pasteurized. I heard a groan from upstairs.
I heard it too.
That wraps it up for this edition. Wait on it. Trtan Back Time.
If I could turn